Hi, I'm Jeff Brown, Operations Agronomist at the North Central Research Station. Today we're in a soybean field here at the NCRS. We're looking at the ideal ratio of AgroLiquid Sure-K versus dry potash amendments in a low potassium environment. This field's the ideal candidate for that. It has very low potassium soil test levels. It has a CEC of 9.5 and potassium base saturation of 1.2%. pH is 5.9. So it's really the ideal candidate for a study like this, where we hopefully should be able to move that potassium base saturation level with dry amendments, but we also need to feed the crop that we're trying to grow. So we're looking at that ratio of liquid Sure-K versus the dry amendments. The treatments for this are 100% Sure-K, 5 gallons in furrow at planting. There's a 100% potash, which is 250 pounds of potash pre-plant incorporated. And then within that, we have different ratios. We have 75% Sure-K, which is 3.75 gallons in furrow, versus 25% potash, a 50-50 mix, and then a 75% potash, 25% Sure-K. There's also a no potassium check. So we'll follow this throughout the season. We're making observations in the field currently. We're starting to see some potassium deficiency in the no potassium check, which we might expect in such a low potassium environment. And we'll be doing R3 tissue sampling and soil sampling of each treatment to see if we can see a correlation between the application and what we're seeing in the soil and in the tissue. These beans currently are at about R2. Like I said, we've already seen a little bit of potassium deficiency in the check, and some other observations are we're seeing some stunting and not as good a stand in the 100% potash. But we'll make those observations and get that data throughout the season. I would suspect yield-wise in such a low potassium environment, we're going to better utilize that Sure-K in season, and we should see a yield response from that. We often have. It's a really good source of potassium, highly available, highly safe, so it's a good option for feeding a crop economically in a low potassium environment like this. But this should be really interesting, the data that we get from this. I think it'll really help us moving forward managing our low potassium soils where we want to build our base saturations, but we also need to feed that crop in season efficiently and economically. So we'll keep you guys posted on the results that we get moving forward. And if you want more information, go to agroliquid.com. Thanks for watching.